Hello and welcome to episode 2 of we're having a go at the game ORWELL, which I got on sale from Steam, and it's pretty exciting stuff. I think it's very slow. It reminds me of Papers, Please. It's sort of digging through information, digging up dirt on people, and we're investigating Cassandra Watergate, who was arrested for throwing a brick at a copper, and then perhaps, or is certainly being suspected of setting off a bomb. And we've just hacked into her messages with her lawyer, and she's been using his credit card. Data chunks will only appear for targeted persons, can only be extracted into their... Okay, whatever, Symes. So, big pharma parents, that's interesting, because I think that means her parents are... We already know that they're entrepreneurs, and if they're in the pharma business, that's all more information. One bottle, she's a lightweight. I think that's interesting information. She's a lightweight. Pick up some of those party pills. Party pills? Oh, come on, I was only teasing. Speaking of your parents, when are you going to tell them about us? Yeah, maybe, got to go. Text you. Okay, so she obviously doesn't want to tell him that. So, I think their conversation's over. Session closed. So we kind of know who that is. So, does that mean we can go back to the reader? No, it doesn't. How do we get to other people? Are there other people in here? Joseph Langley. Okay, the lawyer. So, I think what we should be doing is doing a bit of research on him. So, how do we find out information about him? Oh my god, we've got loads of stuff. No, this is all old stuff. I'm easily impressed. Procedure closing raises manipulation suspicions. Well, that sounds dry, but I suppose we should have a look at it. Oh, there he is. Procedure closing raises manipulation suspicions. Investigations into the malicious injury of a police officer has been dropped due to lack of evidence. Okay. That was kind of... involves Cassandra, doesn't it? How do we go back to Cassandra? I thought that was something we were supposed to drop in there. Oh, here we go. It's repeated down there. ORWELL informs me you just encountered conflicted data chunks. Whenever two contents of two data chunks are at odds with one another, those will be shown as conflicted. When you extract one of the data chunks containing a conflict, the others will become invalid immediately. I'd highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you proceed, though this is your decision. Once that information has been passed, there is no way to reverse your choice. Okay, I think I understand. So, right, okay, so here's one data chunk saying that it was closed due to lack of evidence, and another saying that it's because her rich parents might have influenced the outcome. So I'm not entirely sure how we're supposed to know one way or the other. Maybe we should read the article for a start. Might be real as Joseph Langley welcomed this outcome. No point was there ever any valid evidence that my client was guilty. At no point at all. The revered defence attorney commented during a post-trial press gathering. The defence successfully brought video evidence depicting the incident in question, which eventually turned the tide of the proceedings. Okay, so if the defence brought video evidence, that suggests that there's a lack of evidence, I'd say. Meanwhile, the relatives of the victim expressed their disappointment on hearing the result of the lawsuit, as well they would, obviously. They openly voiced their concerns that the wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome in her favour. The victim, a father of 2 sons, was rushed into hospital after the incident in July, where he is still in an induced coma, unresponsive to treatment. Okay, well, if there was video evidence submitted, I'd suggest that it was lack of evidence, so I'm going to go with lack of evidence. This is what I figured. A pity that the CCTV feed did not actually help. Well, maybe it did help. Maybe it vindicated her, you idiot. Maybe it will today. I feel like he's already got his mind made up. I feel like I don't like him. I don't think it matters whether I like him or not, but I just, for the record. So, where are we going from here? What are we looking for? Info on the previous job. Cassandra mentioned she quit. Okay, so let's go back here. Watergate Pharmaceuticals. Maybe she worked for Watergate Pharmaceuticals. I have a feeling that this is where it's going to lead us. Let's look at the front page. Watergate Pharmaceuticals enriches lives with our industry-leading range of products, making an important contribution to your well-being. Mood-elevating medication. Oh yes, okay. Cough drops, anti-migraine, concentration, focusing. Was that a joke in The Simpsons about focusing? Something else for arthritic joint pain, antidepressant, all-round painkillers, dissolving water, soothing pills for a good night rest. Okay, they've got an absolute clusterfuck of mind-altering substances. So that's the home page. Oh no. The name Westergate has been inseparable from... Oh god, what a load of guff. That's not important, I don't think. Been in the hands of the Watergate family, owning and managing since 1931. Bruno Watergate. Wow, he looks rather like her boyfriend, I think. Maybe you've uncovered something else there. The CEO of Watergate Pharmaceuticals Inc. is Bruno Watergate, grandson of our founder Edgar Watergate. Apart from working in the family business, Mr. Watergate is also the founder of Central Pharmacy Congress and head of the charity foundation Children of the Parges. Dr. Alison Watergate, head of research and development, co-partner of the firm with her husband, has a PhD, jolly good, and bingo, there we go, before she went all arty, dyed her hair blue and threw bricks at policemen, or didn't, as the case may be. So she was a junior coup, carrying the family tradition. So yeah, daughter of Alison Bruno, soon be joining the executive ranks. Her business acumen and unique flair will write the next chapter of her 85-year strong legacy, or maybe it won't. So that's definitely going in there. So we know what her job was. Ah, now I see. Keeping it a family affair. You're a genius, Symes. You really are. So, what now? Find info on the previous job. Okay, well I think we sort of found that info, haven't we? Maybe there's more to be discovered. Jobs. Currently looking for... Well, you are looking for candidates because the daughter just walked out. A coup. They're looking for a coup. They want somebody with all this guff. And they're offering another lot of guff. And they want a research internship. So that's usually working for free. For nothing. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything vitally important in this. As you see, I'm just double clicking on everything just to check I haven't missed something. We've got no... so we've gone through that, gone through that, gone through that. Is there more? Is there more in the National Beholder? I don't think there is. I think we've been through all this, haven't we? Yeah, we've done that. Is there anything on the listener we need to know about? No, there's no new ones. What's this? I can't see it. It's behind my stupid face. Look, I can't. I don't think I can click on it. So maybe if I do another episode and that opens up, I'll need to get rid of the idiot box on the top. So I've clearly missed something here. I missed that. I found it. It was literally just where it says Junior Coup. I guess that way everything stays in the... Yes. Being an artist and a Junior Coup seems quite odd. She also mentioned she had quit a dull job, didn't she? Yes, Symes, I know. Not a complete turnip. Documents that you have already reviewed may be updated from time to time. As events unfold, the reader will notify you when that happens. The National Beholder just published a new article you may want to take a look at and see if there's any new information available. Did it? It did. So, crime rate continues to drop. The Ministry of Security has presented latest numbers on crime statistics in the country. Never before have there been so few violent crimes, apart from bombs. Bonton, on Thursday morning, the Ministry of Security, crime rates declining as a result of the safety bill. Now, the safety bill is what she was upset about, wasn't it? Hold on, I didn't mean to get shooted off there. Okay, well, the safety bill is bound to be some sort of draconian and, might I say, Orwellian legislation. A collection of safety-centred laws, statutes, ultimate goal to protect the freedom. Okay. Central to the safety bill is a simplified, sped-up process of taking investigative measures against criminal suspects and their prosecution, as well as the provision of an increased budget for safety-related expenses. The safety bill also paved the way for stricter regulations concerning immigration and general travel into or transiting through the nation. That doesn't sound like protecting freedom to me. It also became mandatory to inform employers whenever an applicant or employee is an ex-convict or otherwise regarded potentially dangerous. Since the safety bill has come into effect in 2011, the total number of acts of crime and terrorism convicted have been decreasing continuously, and the trend is ongoing to date. The Pages peacekeeping mission. The Pages? She didn't like the Pages, did she? Well, I think. The terrorist incident of 2008 was a terrible consequence of the premature retreat of our troops from Pages, a region torn by civil unrest for years by the order of the previous government. To fix the predecessor's mistakes, the party, when elected in 2009, immediately made preparations to send our highly reliable soldiers back to safeguard the region for the good of the inhabitants of both countries alike. After the Pages peacekeeping mission had been signed in 2011, our troops were sent off to the neighbouring country to perform tasks including distribution of aid, blah blah blah, rebuilding of infrastructure, blah blah blah, upholding law and order, training police. It basically sounds like Afghanistan, doesn't it? So, there doesn't seem to be anything in here. The party. Is this who we work for? This is kind of Orwellian. This is kind of weird. He looks fucking terrifying. He looks like he's going to punch me in the mouth. Don't like the look of him either. She doesn't look trustworthy. He looks like a second-hand car dealer. Okay, so is there anything here? Oh my god, I feel like I could be going through this stuff forever. Let's go back and let's see if there's anything more. What's this? Is there something new here? Is that what the red star means? What are we looking for? I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. Previous job. I feel like we've got everything about a previous job. Well, okay, yeah, okay, I missed that. So, God, Symes, get with the programme. This is probably what she meant about quitting her job. Yeah, I think so too, Symes. God, just as well I'm here. You're thick as shit. Currently I'm thinking that our Miss Watergate underwent quite a radical change. Don't you agree? Well, she dyed her hair, didn't she? Let's find out what happened in between these two lives of hers. What may have caused this radical shift? Maybe she just hated her dull fucking job. It sounds awful. Sorry, I've lost the... We'll find out what might have caused her change in character. Okay, well I'm hoping that... Okay, Cassandra's timeline. Status, you're invited to tea inside the rabbit hole. Don't think I want tea inside a rabbit hole, thanks. Pop artist and free thinker. Birthday 92. I was right. Yeah. So we got a birthday. I could have told you some of that before because I'm a bit good at this. Interest, music, art, activism. Well, I could have told you that as well, apart from the music maybe. But what's wrong with that as a lineup? That's kind of what I'm into. And Orwellian computer games. Okay, Cassandra likes the targets. They look like a band. Painting? Not a band. Alice in Wonderland? Sounds like a pretty good band. My Cat Kikiko. Okay. Cassandra Watergate posted on March 1st, 2017 Wahoo! First day in freedom, far away from the shackles of Watergate Farmer. What? Who's going to pay for your stuff now? Mummy and Daddy won't like this. Listen, Jake, I'm not Daddy's little girl anymore. My aunt already got me a lot of money, more than enough to pay all my bills. Don't you worry about me. Cassandra, Watergate posted on January the 29th, blah blah blah. Despised puppets of the state. You have finally managed to destroy us entirely. There is nothing left to do but to congratulate you. These are my personal wishes to you from the deepest abyss of my heart. Fuck all you government lackeys. Most painfully. So we don't actually know which destroy us entirely. Who was destroyed entirely? I'm with her on this. I didn't think I was going to like her at first, but she's a lot more likeable than you are, Symes. And I can't quite figure out if that's a beard underneath your chin or whether... I just can't figure it out, Symes. Maybe I'll research that after I've done this. Okay, opposes the government. Yep. We don't know what caused that though, do we? Not yet, anyway. Sweetie, what is the matter? That totally doesn't sound like you. We haven't hung out in ages. You've got to get up from time to time. You'd feel much better. Mary, shut your freaking mouth, okay? I'm not in the mood for your stupid act. I told you again and again, I cannot deal with this right now. I'd like to know... Hold on. Okay, so she's broken a relationship with Mary Blicker. That was a funny noise. Oh, yeah. We're going to have Symes making glib remarks to everything. You know, I'm making glib remarks for everything. You know, if he wants to do that, he can do his own YouTube gaming video. So Cassandra is in a relationship with Joseph Langley. We know that. Not a member, so I'm thinking that he's not on this social media platform. We already knew that, Symes. Cassandra Watergate posted on August the 10th, 2016 at 5:05 PM. The Beholder actually wrote about me being freaking redeemed of this shit. But surprise, surprise, they had to mention the speculations over my parents buying me out. Makes the click counts go boom, doesn't it? Dunno, does it? Okay, that's the article we've already read. So we don't need to read that again. Mary Blich. At least you're redeemed now. Colon, end bracket, thing. Want to blow off steam together? A little late night shopping tour? Not today, I have a date this evening. With a lawyer. Ooh, who's the lucky one? Case closed! Congratulations, I never had any doubts about it. Harrison O'Donnell. God, look at his hair. Kiddo, you're my heroine in both the heroic and the drug way. 1,000 cams on plaza, but no proof. You've shown the world this dirty surveillance machinery only exists to intimidate and to mislead the people into believing false promises. Camps for safety, one big lie. Yeah, he's right. We're just spying on him right now. Wow, I'm so happy for you. I know everything would be okay in the end. Shall we have an awesome Cassandra Freedom Party on Friday? Thank you guys, I am so happy. I am sure you heard the load fall off my mind. Yeah, we'll totally write an article on our blog. She's got a blog with him. Of course, I am so in. Okay, but she's not inviting Mary. So we don't know why she's fallen out with Mary, really, do we? And she changed her profile picture with that of her tongue hanging out her mouth. Like some sort of dozy animal. That concert was amazing. So amazing that I just had to give my hair a little makeover. So without further ado, how do you like it? Yeah. Oh, not me, she's not asking me. Okay. So we know that it's as a result of a concert. Mary Blich. OMG, what happened to your beautiful hair? Why didn't you ask me before going to a stylist? We could have gone together. Okay, so I think she's a bit of a square. That could be why they fell out. Jake, who hasn't got any hair left, says, Cassie's going punk. Did Mummy and Daddy agree with that? So I think he's taking the piss. Juliet Carrington. Looks nice. I can't keep doing different voices for all these people. I'm losing track of it. Looks nice. That's a whole new you. You'll also need a new name then. What about Catharsis? Is that funny or... That's clever. You like it? What's clever about that? Am I being dumb? Or is that dumb? Well, it's impossible to say. So henceforth, Cassandra shall be known to the world as Cassathis. Well, that's dumb. That's a spirit, kiddo. Now I'd like to invite you to our little activist group. Okay, so we've got an alias for that. That's actually quite handy. It's always good to record every alias. Then we can match data chunks to target persons whenever they are using them. That's the spirit, kiddo. Now I'd like to invite you to our little activist group. If you want to join us, would be nice to have you with us for the protest on the Freedom Plaza on Friday. Ooh, so there's a little activist group and protest. We'll have to see how that. I'd like to know how that went. Is there anything more specific? Not yet, Symes. Cassandra just discovered this hot new band, The Targets. Man, do they rock hard. So is this actually going... This is going back in time, isn't it? Okay, I've only just figured that out. I guess I should have figured that out sooner. Okay. Man, do they rock hard. They're playing concert at the Cell next week. Who's coming along? So it's The Targets that she went and saw. And she was so blown away by them, she dyed her hair blue. Punk's not really my style. Sorry, Cass. Can't we just go see Cherry Cheeks? Cherry Cheeks. That sounds hilarious. Who's Cherry Cheeks? They are not just some punks. The lead singer is real cutie, and they have this cool guitarist girl. Plus, they've got a message. What's not to like? No, sorry, it's not for me. But alrighty, you're the one missing out. I'll have them all for myself then. So yeah, she's a bit of a fucking square. Ooh, oh la la, oui oui non. I think that's French for oh. Yeah, no. Having an amazing shopping tour with my Mary, best friend of all times. Okay, so they were best friends, and then they weren't. Of course, that's, you know, before she dyed her hair blue. Okay, so they were, you know, best buddies. So is that something, a form of conflict? Okay, so I think that they were best friends. I don't think there's any doubt about that. I think they were best friends, and they're not now. So I think that should go in, not the other one. Oh, we can't take it out, can we? Can we? Well, I'm a bit annoyed we can't put that in there, because that seems to make the most sense. Is that because we're supposed to read everything then put stuff in? Okay, and we can't take that out, is that right? Okay, so we've fucked up already. And on that note, let's call that the end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, let me know. Leave a like, consider subscribing, and maybe there'll be another, I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Maybe I'll play something else. Anyway, hope you're having fun, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Bye.